What's up?
Hello.
I'm back. Damn, you got 20 minutes. I just made it, right?
Yeah, there's still 20 minutes.
Shit.
What, bread?
Yeah. Give me the garlic roast beef,
Roast beef?
foot long, and give me wheat.
Toasted?
Nope. Cold.
Cheese?
Pepper jack.
Okay.
It's too hot to have
Yeah,
hot food, man.
but it's not that bad. It's like before it was hundreds. The 100 degrees.
Yeah, man. This heat, man, I swear, bro. It's like driving me nuts. It's been hot for the last 5 days, non-stop, bro.
What's that?
I said it's been hot, non-stop,
Yeah.
5 days in a row, just non-stop heat. I'm like, when is it gonna cool it? Damn, when is it gonna cool off? You feel me? It's good. I'm like, when is it gonna cool off?
Yeah, we're in October now.
Yeah, right. We're supposed to be cooling off. Give me a spinach.
Okay.
Give me some onions. A jalapeno pepper. Olives. Tomatoes. And pickles.
Okay.
And mayo and mustard.
That's it?
That's it, bro.
You can get the Gatorade.
Gatorade? Oh,
The blue one.
I see. It's almost sold out.
Okay, it's 8.20. Or just 8?
Yeah, you sure?
Yeah, it's 20 cents. That's okay. Thank you. Good night.
Good night, man. All right. Just got me a Subway sandwich for dinner, you feel me? Had them drinks, but I ain't faded or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But man, I want to talk Chad and Tyrone some more because I'm jealous of these dudes, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. You know, these dudes don't have to work hard to get coochie at all, bro. It comes to them automatically. They don't have to go out and become millionaires. Chad and Tyrone was always broke. They can get top tier females even if they got a lot of money. You see what I'm saying? You know, they don't have to work hard at all, bro. And it's natural to them. I think when I was younger, I still struggle getting a certain type of female. What I mean by not able, what I mean by Chaz and Tyrones don't have to work hard. They don't have to. What's up with it? They don't have to work hard getting women that we all desire. You know, the Instagram models. You know, women with the nice big tits and nice big ass. They don't have to work hard to get those. Average men, you know, motherfuckers like Diddy and below average men like Jay-Z. Niggas had to work hard, bro, to get the Beyoncés and shit, bro. It's a goddamn shame. What's up with it? What's up with it? What's up with it? You feel me? You know, motherfuckers had to work hard to get to where they're at. They had to accumulate wealth. You know, they had to be basketball players. And you wonder why there's a whole lot of like sub-5 basketball players. You know, Kobe Bryant. To me, I think that nigga was sub-5 when he was alive, bro. To me, he looked like a big ass rat. He looked like a rat to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know. And Michael Jordan was just average looking, bro. The average and below man gotta work hard and go through the ringer just so he can have a slice of top tier pussy, bro. Just so he can have some. You got Kanye West, average looking dude. Had to be somebody, he had to be a billionaire to get with Kim K, bro. You see what I'm saying? He had to work his ass off in that studio. You feel what I'm saying? He didn't have to, you know, just look good, you know, and get the Kim K's. Nah, he had to work hard. I remember there was interviewing Jay-Z, and they was curious about what made Jay-Z Jay-Z, right? You know, he said, I would sit there for hours trying to figure out what tracks to release, and I would drive myself up the wall. I would drive myself crazy, sitting in a room with 4 corner walls, just driving himself nuts on what to release to the public. He had to be a genius at what he did. He had to work hard. Chaz and Tyrones, nigga, not so much, bro. All Chaz and Tyrones have to do is just be born and show up to the party. I have always been outsmoked by Chad and Tyrone my whole entire life. They have taken women from me and shit like that, you know. And now I see why niggas go out and hustle for the bag, bro, because you're competing for the same type of women that we all want, which is the 8, 9s, and 10s here in America. Women who are super pretty, you know what I'm saying? Long hair down their back, 5'7", 5'8", long legs, you know what I'm saying? Hell, long arms, you know what I'm saying? Long limbs, whatever, bro. Like, we gotta work hard, and we have to achieve, and we have to cross the motherfucking finish line. Chad and Tyrone, they don't have to do nothing, bro. They don't have to do none of that. Now I understand why 5'5" niggas, you know, became successful. You got Cisco from Drew Hill, 5'5". We got Prince, 5'5". We got, you know, Bruno Mars, 5'5", bro. That nigga said, nigga, I am doomed. if I don't become a singer, if I don't do what I gotta do. So niggas started working hard. You know how hard it is to become a singer? We talking about staying inside a room, practicing your breathing. You know what I'm saying? Going through warm-ups. You feel me? You know how hard it is, bro, to become an R&B or pop singer, and you gotta dance. And Usher, to me, that nigga's average too, bro. He not a Tyrone. To me, he was around a 6 or a 7 in looks when he was coming up. You see what I'm saying? He wasn't sub 5, but he was, to me, he was like a 6 or 7, around there. But he had to learn how to dance and sing and dance. Another thing, Michael Jackson, he wasn't as good looking as his brothers. He wasn't as good looking as his brothers. But who became the most successful? Michael Jackson. And his father used to talk about Michael Jackson's looks all the time when he was young, bro. Man, you ain't my son. You ain't my son. You feel me? You ain't my son. You know. You know. I don't know whose son you is, but you ain't my son. And they talked about his big bell pepper nose throughout his whole entire life, okay? But guess who became the most successful? The guy that was average. To me, Michael Jackson is an average looking dude. He not a Tyrone. His eye area got that buggish eye look. He got the his eyes are not like almond shaped. They're circular. You know what I'm saying? He got that circular look. He got that bug eye look. And his look it up. I mean, his father and everybody used to tease him about his looks. But he realized that, hey, I'm gonna show these motherfuckers. They talking about my looks all day long. I'm gonna show these motherfuckers. I'm gonna show these motherfuckers. I'm gonna be the biggest star in the world. And he did. While his Tyrone brothers, Michael Jackson's Tyrone brothers, they became nothing, bro. They became broke in the end, bro. Because they were chasing after women. They was falling in love. Michael Jackson even was telling them, like, look, why are you chasing these women? Our fans won't like that. Why you want to get married? He didn't get married. He didn't do nothing. He dedicated his life to music, bro. While his Tyrone brothers just fell in love and tried to live happily ever after. But these motherfuckers got divorced in the end. Following females, falling in love. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, Michael Jackson was average to me. To me, Michael Jackson was like a 5. His brothers was like, they were like, his brothers were like 6s and 7s or something like that. I don't think they were 8s. I think one of them was an 8. But his other brothers was like 6s and 7s, bro. You feel me? So then, they didn't have to work hard, bro. You know? They didn't have to work hard for this shit. You guys gotta understand. You average or below average looking, you gotta achieve. Diddy, to me, is an average looking dude. He had to achieve to get Cassie, bro. He had to become a billionaire to get Cassie. That's a damn shame. Because he wasn't gonna get her. He wasn't gonna be able to do the freak offs if he didn't become a billionaire. You could tell Diddy got rejected by top tier females when he was young. You could tell. That's why you're doing the freak offs. to catch up for lost time. Because in high school and in college, he wasn't getting nothing. Well, the women that he wanted anyway. That's why he became Diddy. God damn, these fucking steps. But no, Chad and Tyrone, the women just come to them, bruh. They don't have to work hard. Look, Chad Rome, he was only a personal trainer. And it's very easy to become a personal trainer, bruh. The one who got with Keke Palmer, her Chad Rome boyfriend, he didn't have to do shit. That right there. He still got Keke Palmer with no money, bruh. If it was me, I would have to be a millionaire or a billionaire to get with Keke Palmer, bruh. And Keke Palmer, she one of my crushes, man. I love me some Keke Palmer. But it was me. You gotta have over $50 million in the bank. You gotta have a house. You gotta have cars. Chad Rome gets a free ride, bro. Her boyfriend, her baby daddy, Chad Rome got a free ride. He didn't have to work hard to become a personal trainer, bro. You know how easy that is, bro. All you gotta do is take the test and pass it, and pay some money, and that's it. Study a little bit about anatomy. That's it. Study a little bit about anatomy. What makes the body work? That's all he had to do. He didn't have to go out and become a millionaire to get Keke Palmer, bro. You see what I'm saying? You see how easy it is? You got a nigga that I knew, bro. My Chad Rome, Arabic Chad, a friend, bro. My Arabic Chad friend. He didn't have to do nothing to get the women that I wanted, bro. And all these years, I thought that I can get a Keke or a Monica, or I thought I could get a Stacy or a Chung Lee or a Maria just based off my looks. And I kept chasing, going to bars and clubs, and I never got her, the one that I really want. You're not that good looking. You're not a Tyrone. You can't be walking around like you a fucking Tyrone. Bro, you gotta achieve something to get them type of women that Chad Rome and Tyrone and Chad get. These bitches want Chad, bro. All these women want Chad, all of them. You can't say that, oh, no, not all of them. No, all of them. All women want Chad and Tyrone, bro. They the number one guys that's getting all the pussy nowadays on dating apps. That's why it's so hard to get your face match, because you got Chad and Tyrone fucking these bitches, bro. You see what I'm saying? And you gotta go out and you gotta cross the finish line so you can have these type of women, bro. So you can have these type of women. He don't have to do nothing, bro. You feel me? He don't have to do nothing. You gotta do the extra stuff, bro, in life. You gotta go out and become a millionaire. You gotta become somebody in order to get the women that Chad and Tyrone get. Because guess what, man? We all want the women that Chad and Tyrone get on the regular. We all want them, bro. We want them. We want the 8, 9s, and 10s. Every single man in the world want an 8, 9, or 10 as a girlfriend, bro. But we don't have the looks to get them, bro. You see what I'm saying? So what we do, we go out and get a bunch of money, and then it equals everything out. You think that, Tyrese would have got his woman or his ex-girlfriend Samantha if he didn't have the money, right? He wouldn't be able to get her. What he had to do? He had to learn how to sing. He had to shoot videos. He had to go out and become an actor, Fast and the Furious. He had to go out and achieve things to get Chad and Tyrone a girlfriend. And in the end, the bitch Samantha ran back to Chad and Tyrone. She ran back to Chad and Tyrone in the end. He had money, he had status, he had a house, he had cars, he had everything, bro. And she still went back to Chad and Tyrone, but she regretted it in the end because she saw the Chads and Tyrones didn't have fucking money. You're looking for dudes who got looks and money at the same time. You're looking for these Michael B. Jordans. That shit ain't gonna fucking work out for you. Because men who got money and looks, they gonna want top tier females without children. Ain't no top tier man with money is gonna be checking for a female that had Tyrese's baby. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna fucking happen. And it didn't work out for her. And now she's regretting it. She said it herself on one of them talk shows. I regret leaving Tyrese. For no apparent reason. I know why the bitch left that motherfucker. I know. She left him because of his looks. Tyrese is a 4, and you know that. You niggas know that. I think when he was younger, he was like a 5. As you get older, you start coming down in looks, bro. He in his late 40s right now, 47, 48. The guy is a 4 in looks, bro. Doesn't match up to her looks. When I look at her, Samantha, she's an 8 to me. She's an 8. She's not a 7. She's an 8. It's impossible for women in this country to fall in love with a guy that's below them in looks. It is impossible for a woman to fall in love, a woman that's an 8. Okay? A woman that's an 8 to fall in love with a guy that's a 4 in looks. It's impossible. And she said, I was in love with Tyrese. No, you fucking wasn't. If you was in love with him, you would have fucking stayed with him. You would never have left him after 2 years of marriage. And you had a kid with the motherfucker. And Tyrese said it himself. He said, you left me for no fucking reason. You see what I'm saying? So Tyrese had to go out and achieve things just to get the shit that Chad and Tyrone get on the... Look, Chad and Tyrone get a motherfucker or a bitch like Samantha, just like that. With no money, they don't have to go out and work hard. They don't have to be millionaires. All they gotta do is show up to the party, and they get a woman with Samantha just like that. You see what I'm saying? What's up with it, Dorian Johnson? Nah, he a 4. Nah, he not a 5. Somebody say he's a 5. No, he's not a 5, bro. He's not a 5. He's not. He's below average looking. Okay, he's below average. He always been below average looking though. He never was a good looking dude, bro. He had to sing, learn how to sing, maybe learn how to play the piano, and learn how to write songs over and over again. You know how hard it is to write a hit song. We talking about hours in the studio, days in the studio, years in the studio. Years in the studio. He had to work, bro. He had to fucking get out there and work and work and work and work until he became whatever he wanted to become. Chad and Tyrone, they get a free ride, bro. That's my fucking point, bro. It's Chad and Tyrone, they don't have to climb mountains. They don't have to get in there and learn how to sing, even though some of them do. You know, you got Genuine from back in the day, which was a black, he was a Tyrone, right? But there's not too many niggas out there like him. Most Chads and Tyrones are broke because they get women. Imagine, bro, if I was a Chad or Tyrone, you think I'd be trying to become a millionaire? I'm like, hell no. I'm getting bitches without getting money. Without becoming a millionaire. I think the only time like Chads and Tyrone start waking up is when they get to their 40s. They're like, oh shit, where the time go by? My looks are slipping. I'm not getting those young females no more. It's time to look for a career or something. It's time to get, you know what I'm saying? They was leading with their looks throughout their late teens and 20s. Got free rides from women. Didn't have to work hard to get the women with the big booties and nice asses, tall women, model-looking women. They didn't have to work hard to get those, bro. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, they do have to self-improve. Exactly, Dorian Johnson. They do have to self-improve to the extent. They only start doing that when they get like over 30 or 35 or something like that, when they not looking like they was when they was in their 20s. Yeah, they do have to, because women will still call them losers anyway. They will still call them losers, even if they're a Chad or a Tyrone. They ain't got no money. They're going to call these dudes losers and bums and dusty. They're going to do it. But they don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Look at all these like Tyrone and Chad husbands in Hollywood, bro. Married to women like Keke Palmer. Well, she wasn't married to the guy, but that was her baby daddy and shit. And he got to sleep with. All he had to do was become a personal trainer to sleep with Keke Palmer. And I'm like, bro, you know how much work I got to put in to get a woman that looked like Keke Palmer? You know how hard it is for me to even get a female that looked like her? I would have to work hard. I would have to become like Usher. I would have to become like Usher to get with Keke Palmer, bruh. You see what I'm saying? I would have to work hard and make sure I cross the finish line and become something. Or I'm not going to get a woman that look like her. Same thing. Kanye West would have never got a woman like Kim K. Ray J would have never got a woman like Kim K. This woman, and we know it, is above Kanye and Ray J's looks level. To me, Kim K, when she was in her 20s, she was a 9. There's nowhere in the world these dudes was going to touch her without having money, bro. These dudes had to go out and become sexy, can I just pardon my manners? You know, and the Kanye West, she ain't nothing but a gold digger. She ain't fucking with no broke niggas. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't fucking with no broke niggas. You know, he had to go out and become a genius to get a woman like Kim K. You see what I'm saying? But you know, you got motherfuckers like Chad Rome, just show up doing Pilates, one leg up, and 1, and a 2, and a 3. Okay, now do downward dog. Now stretch. Now hop on 1 foot. Kick 1 leg in the air. That's all he had to do, bruh. That's all he had to do. When the niggas had to slave over beats, had to slave over songs and shit, and make hits so they can get the type of women that Chad and Tyrone get on a regular without paying for it, bro. That's man. Everybody talking about, man, all men are created equal. No, we not. Not all men are created equal, bro. Some are inferior to others. Today, I was like sitting in Starbucks, and I saw a dude that walked in. He had a big, huge head. His head was bigger than mine. He was taller than me, and he had a woman that was thick. She was around a 6 or a 7 and shit. I'm like, man, I would struggle to get her. Look who I gotta compete with. I gotta compete with him. He twice as big as me. He has a huge skull. That's one thing that makes you inferior to a lot of men. It's like, bro, if you don't have a huge skull, if you don't have a big head, man, female's gonna be. I mean, it's not about head size. We all know it's not really all about head size, but yo, being big and having a big head, bro, a huge skull, it adds on to your attractiveness. When you have a small head or a medium-sized head, it takes away from your fucking attractiveness, bro. That's one thing about looks. Chaz and Tyrones got and jaw and a big jaw and a nice jawline. You know, Chaz and Tyrones got all that. You see what I'm saying? They got all that. You know, Genuine was a fucking. He was a 10 out of he was a 10 out of a 10, bro. All the females loved Genuine. One time I was young, bro, and I was singing Genuine, right? I think I was like in my 20s, and I was singing Genuine, and this female walked up to me and she said, Genuine is genuine fine. And I was like, what? I was like, I'm just singing Pony. And I was singing Anxious too. I was singing Anxious. I was singing both of those songs, right? And she walked up to me and said, Genuine is genuine fine. And I was like, damn. You see? That's what I'm talking about, bro. You see what I'm saying? You know, these are the looks, bro. Right? But then Genuine, he had a passion for singing. I think he started out in the church when he was young. You see what I'm saying? It's rare. It's rare to have a guy of that looks level become a singer, bro. You see what I'm saying? He could get women without the looks. I mean, without the status, bro. I remember Genuine, bro. All the women used to always scream for his ass, bro. All the women, oh my God! And to this day, they still drooling over Genuine. Like a year ago or two, they were still like, "Ooh, look at Genuine, he's still fine." Remember, they was making fun of the way he danced. I'm like, he's supposed to dance like that. He like 50-something years old. He ain't supposed to be out there, you know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be out there moving around and hopping and shit for no fucking reason. Get out of here, man, because they cleaning the place. I think even like for certain women when I was younger, I struggled too. Shit, we gotta get out of here, man. said the biggest advantage these dudes had was they started off young so they could be millionaires in their 20s. Yeah, you just right, man. They started out young, and they got it when the getting was good. You know what I'm saying? It's called staying with your craft. You guys don't get it, man. Stay with your craft, you'll get good at it. And I know because I stayed with capoeira for years and I got good at it. I was one of the best in my class. And I kept practicing with capoeira. You feel me? I kept, bettering myself in it, doing flips and kicks. Yeah, I was very good at it because I stayed with it for like 12 years, okay? And I know what hard work can do. You feel me? I know what hard work can do. And I started out when I was 15 doing capoeira. Sit right here. I have my dinner tonight right here. Nah, but these guys don't have to work hard at all to get women, bro. Like I said, man, they don't start waking up, Chaz and Tyrones. They don't start waking up until they get older, Sit right here, have my dinner right here. It's fucking hot as hell. It's like 90 degrees out here right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's really going on, bro. Like, I come to realize that, and now that I gotten older, I have regret that I should have crossed that finish line when I was younger. I spent too much time doing capoeira. I should have quit capoeira when I was in my teens, like when I was like 18 years old. I should have gave it up. I kept going for too long. I didn't stop capoeira until I was like one time, let's see, 27. 27 was when I stopped. Because there's no point in mastering an art form if it doesn't have any real benefits in the end. You see what I'm saying? So I stopped doing that because I'm like, I'm going to get to the last chord and be broke. How long it takes to become a red chord? It takes about 20 years. Yeah, I'm going to get a red chord, which red was the last chord in our group, right? And I got very good at capoeira, you know what I'm saying? I went to Brazil twice. When I went to Brazil, I got really good. I came back from Brazil. Even my mestre was like, damn, when you came back from Brazil, you had a lot of rich stuff going on, man. You was playing good in the capoeira holder. He was like, now you done turned normal again. I'm like, yeah, because I'm not in Brazil and I'm not training all the time. He was disappointed me because he was disappointed, my mestre, he was disappointed at me because I wasn't as good as I was when I first came back from Brazil. When I first came back from Brazil, my game was good because I was training almost every single day out there. I came back, I started working, I started doing other things, and I wasn't as good as I was. You see what I'm saying? But I know what happens, bro. Like, with hard work, you get somewhere. With hard work, you actually get somewhere. You become good at what you do, bro. Chaz and Tyrones don't have to do it, bro. They don't have to fucking go out there and shed bloods and tears, man. They don't have to shed blood and tears. You feel me? They don't have to go out and do that. Men who are average and below average men got to go out and achieve things to get the women that Chad and Tyrone get. And you guys know the type of women that I'm talking about. You see them at bars. You see them at clubs. You see them everywhere. You see them in Starbucks. You see the women that don't want to give you the time of day, bro. Chaz and Tyrones get their eye big time. I guarantee, bro, if I was a Tyrone sitting down in Starbucks every day, I will be getting laid every single fucking weekend. I guarantee it. Without working hard. If I was a Tyrone, bro, sitting at Starbucks every single day, I would be approached by a lot of those women in there, bro. If I was genuine in Starbucks, I would be approached every single fucking goddamn day. Not every single week, but every single day. That's how good Chad and Tyrone got it. They get approached by top tier beautiful women, bro. They really do. They don't have to fucking go out and become millionaires. They get approached by these women. Can you imagine getting approached by an 8, 9, or a 10? And then sleeping with these women the following weekend? the same week you met her, you're sleeping with an 8, 9, or a 10. You're getting into the bed with her. And then can you imagine having threesomes on a regular? Because that's what they do. Chaz and Tyrones get threesomes. They get access to threesomes. Us average men, dudes who are under an 8, a 7 and below, you ain't getting no threesomes. You ain't getting no, especially if you're a 5 or a 6, you ain't getting no threesomes. You got to go out and achieve something. You gotta go out and get something, or you ain't gonna get the women that they get. No, you're not. And trust me, bro, I'm 44 years old. I ain't never had a Tyrone female. Something that Chad and Tyrone get on the regular. I never had it. I'm sorry. I had my whole entire life. I done had 4, 5s, and 6s, bro. I think I had, like I said, man, I done had a 7 twice in my life. Twice. I done had sex with a 7 twice. Everything else was like a 5, 4, 5, and 6s. And in my desperate days, I fucked with a 3 one time, man, or 2 times, or maybe 3 times. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time, bro, I wasn't getting the women that Chad and Tyrone got, bro. Nah, I wasn't that good looking when I was younger. Now, people used to call me Usher and shit when I was younger, but I never got the women that Chad and Tyrone got, man. I was a guy that in my teens, I was very skinny until I started lifting weights, and then that's when they started paying attention. When I started lifting weights and I got muscles, that's the only time when females started paying attention to me. But before then, I was very skinny, bro. I didn't get shit. But all I got was like some female that was like a hood rat or something. A female that was a 4. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But once I got muscles, I started getting women that was a little bit more attractive. But I come to realize that, bro, I'm not in delusional mode. I know I gotta go out and achieve something and get something and get something that Chad and Tyrone have right now. And I look at what's on their plate, bro. You see them every single day out here. The young Chads and Tyrones, they walk around with the women that you desire. You got to get the ones that are old or past their prime, or you got to get the ones that are like this and that. Whatever, bro. It's just, that's the reality for guys that's average and below average. It's like you got to go out and become something, and you got to work hard at it. And then not only that, you have to achieve it. You have to you have to get your hands on it. You actually have to become successful. You have to. Or you're going to spend the rest of your life just looking at top tier females and wishing and hoping that you had one. You see what I'm saying? You sitting back, you just hoping like, God damn, she looking fat ass. She got a fat ass. Well, you ain't going to have that, bro, until you achieve something. What? Really? Yep. You ain't going to have them top tier females if you ain't achieving nothing, bro. You know, look at Diddy. He knew he wasn't gonna get no Cassie, bro. He had to go out and become Diddy. He had to go out and become Diddy. You know, Ludacris, Tyrese, you know, from the Fast and Furious, they know they had to become something to like get those type of women that the Chads and Tyrones got, because every single man want a 8, 9, or 10. Every single man wants an 8, 9, or 10. They're the most desirable women, bro. You see what I'm saying? And it's up to you. Say, you know what, bro? I'm tired of average women. I'm tired of below average women. I'm tired of it. Time to get some Some real fucking goddamn women, bro. Time to get a woman that I'm actually attracted to, and nothing that I gotta settle for. Cause you fucking with women that Chad and Tyrone won't touch with a 10-foot pole. You fucking with women that Chad and Tyrone won't even be caught dead with. You know, these you getting the Chads and Tyrones leftovers or the scraps or something that they don't want. Chads and Tyrones are not fucking 1, 2s, and 3s and 4s. They're not doing that. And they're not really fucking 5s at all either. They're not fucking 5s, man. Chads and Tyrones are fucking 6s and ups. A 6 through 10. Those are the women that Chad and Tyrone is fucking. And he toys around with 6s like it's nothing. Don't call them back. You know, treat them like whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's who Chad and Tyrone don't really fuck with like that. These dudes they're at the top of the food chain, fellas. And we don't get that bag, I'm afraid that we'll leave this life without even having a sniff of top tier pussy, bro. I'm afraid that we ain't gonna get it. But we have to get the bag so we can get those, so we can even have a sexual experience with an 8, 9, or 10, bro. I think I had touch. I'm gonna end this video soon, man, because I gotta go to sleep. It's about 9 something. But I had an experience one time, bro. Like, I think I was in a club a while back when I was in my early 30s, and this woman was drunk. She was around an 8, and she bumped into me, and then she hugged me, and I hugged her back, and I grabbed the firmest ass that I have never ever felt. Like, it wasn't like my girlfriend's ass, bro. It was like the firmest, like softest, like roundest ass I have ever felt. And then when I grabbed her ass and stuff, and she hugged me, I hugged her, and her friend came around and took her away, bro. Because the only time I was able to touch on an 8 and grab that ass is when she was drunk. I could tell she was really drunk because she stumbled into me and she grabbed onto me. At the time, I was really in shape. I was in shape, you know what I'm saying? So she was grabbing on my pectoral muscles and shit, and I grabbed on that ass and shit, and I was like, God damn, I ain't never felt nothing like that so goddamn firm and round. You know what I'm saying? It's a new experience with 8, 9s, and 10s, bro. Like, I ain't never had sex with an 8, 9, or a 10. I ain't never had the experience. I'm pretty sure you niggas ain't never, unless you fucking with prostitutes and, you know, hookers and stuff. But I ain't never had a experience with an 8, 9, or a 10 in the bedroom. I ain't never had nothing that had a perfect body and perfect face. Never had it that way. You know what I'm saying? And I want to experience that shit before I die, bro. I want to fuck something that look like Cassie. I want a Keke Palmer. To me, Keke Palmer she between a 7 and an 8 to me. You know, she's more like a 7 or an 8, between maybe 7.5 or something like that. But I'm attracted to her. She got a nice big old booty. You know what I'm saying? That time when she was hanging out with Usher on the short clips, and he was singing that song, There Goes My Baby, to her. Man, she turned around and that big ass, I'm like, God damn. I'm looking up, God damn, Keke Palmer looking. I ain't never had a woman that even looked like her. You know what I'm saying? These women are not attainable unless you got money. For us, man, that's our reality, guys. I hate to break it to you. I hate to break it to you. Your reality is that you want access to these type of women, you gotta have a lot of money. I'm sorry. Or you ain't gonna never experience sex with them. You ain't gonna never have a long conversation with them. These women, they don't want to have conversations with you, man. You know what I'm saying? You're below them, so they're gonna like just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? They might say 1 or 2 words to you, but you'll never sit down. You'll never be able to sit down at a table and have dinner with them and shit unless you got a lot of money. That's why I tell you niggas, you gotta hustle, bro. That's the only way we could get these type of women. Chad and Tyrone, they don't have to do all that. They fucking women on the regular. They fucking these Keke Palmers and J-Lo and Kim Kardashians. You know what I'm saying? fucking these Holly Berries. Okay, they fucking these Holly Berries on the regular, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look at that dude, Kevin Federline. I know you know that nigga, man. The white boy, the Chad, okay? He got Britney Spears just like that, bro. Just being a backup dancer, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just being her backup dancer. He got her just like that, bro. And all he had to do was get good at dancing, and that was it. You feel me? He didn't have to go out and really achieve much. You feel me? You know? He said that I don't need to have an 8, 9, or a 10 to be satisfied. Yeah, I mean, there's just average women, they can get you, they can get you there, they can get you aroused. But the 8, 9s, and 10s, bro, is something that we all want. I mean, like, you'll be super satisfied if you slept with an 8, 9, or a 10. You won't be just satisfied, you'll be beyond satisfied. I mean, we're talking about like skin and body and face that you never seen before. You see what I'm saying? They'll make you bust a nut harder than an average woman would. You know what I'm saying? We talking about when you busting nuts, bust a nut on an 8, 9, or a 10, just straight up just explode all over her hotness. You'll see what I'm talking about, bro. You'll be like, oh, that's different. There's a difference between a female that's a 5 or a 6 and females that are 8, 9s, and 10s, bro. Like, telling you, you're gonna explode. We talking about, you be goddamn, you might, man, shit. You're gonna get addicted to 8, 9s, and 10s. That's why dudes get them when they get the money, man. 8, 9s, and 10s, they crazy. But in the bedroom, man, it's a whole new experience, bro. Something that you ain't never really experienced. Women with tight bodies, with nice asses and titties, small waist, you know what I'm saying? Face of a fucking goddess. You see what I'm saying? Chad and Tyrone get these women on the regular, bro. Like it's nothing. Like we can't even get those type of women, bro. Sniff. We won't even be able to get those women, bro. We won't even be able to sniff the panties at all. We won't be able to get a sniff of that pussy. Not even a smell. I won't be able to get closer and just sniff it. You know what I'm saying? Nope. Nope. You won't even be able to have a conversation with these women, bro, until you get some money. That's why guys go out and get it, bro. You got to understand the motivation is to get 8, 9s, and 10s. That's why dudes become wealthy. So you get these type of women because they know that they're not going to get it unless they get the money. Sad reality, but it's the truth. Look, 44 years old, me, I'm 44. I never even hacked. I ain't came close to fucking an 8, 9, or 10. You feel me? Not even close, not even a sniff. I ain't never even, matter of fact, I ain't never had a long conversation with an 8, 9, or 10. Not even a short conversation. I don't even know what it's like. I don't know what it's like to like fuck with women that are Kim K's and J Lo's. I don't even know. I ain't never was in that looks bracket because them women. They're all about Chad and Tyrone or money. That's the only way you can get them. Either you gotta be Chad or Tyrone, top tier lookers yourself, or you gotta be wealthy. That's the only way you can get these type of women. That's the only way you can get them. You gotta be wealthy. And look what happens. Dudes who are average or below average looking, once they get the money, who they start checking for? Top tier females. Walking with an 8, 9, or 10 on their arm. You never see a man work hella hard and achieve something and become wealthy walking around with a 5 or a 6. You ain't gonna see that, bro. Or even walking around with a 7. Nope. All 8, 9s, and 10s, bro. And these women, they know they can get the money. They know they can get Chad and Tyrone. That's why they go after it. Top tier women, they only fuck with Chad and Tyrone or men who got money. That's it. But I gotta go. You guys have a good night, man. You know what I'm saying? Peace out, take care, and bless. I gotta get to sleep, man. I gotta eat my food first. You guys have a good night. Peace out, take care, and bless. I'm out.